Hello, it's your girl FineHair. Welcome to my video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to straighten your hair without heat damage. If you already have a heat damage, how to restore it, how to restore a split end, how to comb your hair without breaking your hair, and I'm going to show you how to do clove spray, clove oil, and how to use clove to grow your hair. So let's go right into it. We are going to need clove. I'm going to put the description of everything that I use in the link below. So we need 1 tablespoon of clove in a warm water. So we leave it for 48 hours. After 48 hours, we are going to drain it. So we drain it so we can just get the liquid which will be going to be needing for our hair growth. So that is how it comes out. That is how the clove look like after you use it. You leave it in for 48 hours. So we drain it, and this is how the water itself look like. So I'm going to put it in a spray bottle so it will be easy for me to use and spray. Clove is very beneficial when it comes to our hair growth. It's anti-fungal, anti-inflammatory. It has vitamin C. It has a compound called ethanol that is very good for our hair growth. Now I'm going to do clove coconut oil, which is very good because coconut oil has a compound called lauric acid, which help in our hair. It give it shine. So I'm pouring it. I pour it in a blender. You're going to need a blender and 1 cup of coconut oil. I pour it in a blender because if you just use clove by itself, it's going to mess up your blender. So use oil or something before you blend it. So I blend it. After blending it, I'm going to pour it in a glass jar because I want to infuse all the ethanol and clove in there so that it will be very good when we put it in our hair. So I'm going to put it in that glass jar and I will leave it for 48 hours. Please make sure you blend it really good. The first time I blended, I noticed there was still a lump, so that's why I re-blended it again to get it very nice and smooth. So after 3 days, you will need to leave it out for 4 days so it will infuse. Then I put it back in a hot water in a cup and I steam it for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, I let it cool and then I strain it because I want just the coconut oil to be infused with clove, ethanol, all the great nutrient that we need. So I'm going to pour it in this bottle to keep it. Then I pour a little bit, and that one I'm going to add essential oil just so I show you. So I went ahead, I'm going to do olive oil, clove, and we are going to be needing this for our hair growth. So I pour ½ cup of olive oil inside the leftover clove that we used before. I want to get everything in the clove, all the nutrient out of it. So I blend it also. Then I put it in a hot boiling water. I have a big pot where I pour the water and I boil it, and I'm going to pour the olive oil in that small one and I boil it. I didn't want to destroy all the nutrient in it by putting it just on the fire. That is why I did this method. So I let it to steam for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, I strain it and I just need all the liquid oil from it. And I'm going to pour in a glass jar to make it easy for me to be using, and I'm going to label it. So coconut oil is very beneficial when it comes to our hair. Our hair will absorb it. It will enter into our cuticle. Again, it have lauric acid, which are very good. So all the product that I'm using, because our hair do need mineral and vitamins, and that is why I'm using all this. So coconut is very useful in many ways when it comes to our hair. And also the same with olive oil. Olive oil will help with your split ends. If you have damage, heat or chemical, olive oil will restore it. So if you have your hair breaks a lot, add olive oil, clove oil in your product. So right now I'm missing the two. I have coconut oil and olive oil in that small bottle. So I'm labeling it and also I'm going to add essential oil. I did use lavender oil for relax and nice smell, and also I'm using tea tree oil, which is also antifungal, anti-inflammatory. These are very good because our hair is going to get all the nutrients that it need. And also rosemary, you can use whatever essential oil you have, but rosemary is also good when it comes, especially if you're low porosity. Rosemary will be great for you to use. So I'm going to do another product that will be needing, which will be hair condition, and I'm going to add all the oil that we use. We need 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and I'll be adding 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Then I add leave-in conditioner in it, and I'll mix it really good because I want to make it like a cream, but I want it to be very nice. Also, I'm going to show you I did aloe vera for more moist. If your hair is dry, that means it need water. There is a method called L, which is liquid, O stands for oil, and C stands for cream. So I'll be doing the first method, which is leave-in, liquid, oil, and cream, which is used for high porosity. If you do have a high porosity, now people with low porosity, they will do LCO. So I did add all the leftover clove that is left. I can use it for cooking. Clove is very good. You can use it for cooking. It's anti-inflammatory, and also you can also drink it if you have a bald spot. If you have inflammation, you drink it, it will help you to even grow your hair faster. So now I'm going to go ahead. I did spray the leave-in hairspray that we did, and I'm doing the oil right now. I spray it on my scalp and also on my hair. Make sure you run it really good because our hair do need it more, because our hair, especially the end, has been there for longer. So I spread it. I make sure I spread a lot, especially on my tips of my hair. Again, if you are trying to restore your hair from heat damage, chemical damage, olive oil, clove will be very good for you. So I'm going to go ahead and thread my hair. Again, if you don't know how to thread it, I do have a video that I said dreadlock. Watch that video. It will show you step by step how to thread your hair. So this is how I'm going to blow dry my hair without heat damage. You will see how it will come out at the end all nice, and I'll be able to comb it. And a lot of us, our hair do break because we comb it while it's very dry. But if you do this process, it will help your hair to be moisturized. It will help your hair to retain all the nutrients that it needs, which are the vitamin C, vitamin, mineral. And when you comb it while it's already in the moist, not too wet, your hair, you'll be able to comb it without hair breakage. I'm going to show you all that in this video, so just follow me as I do. So I went ahead, I did my whole full hair, and I threaded. After threading it, I'm now using aloe vera and clove. That is what I did, and I was using it every other days to do my scalp. I will spray it, and I will use black oil castor to just seal in all the moisture that I have on my hair. And my hair is in a protective style, and I'm growing my hair. You can also see my edges that there was different from my when I started till now. So I add the olive oil. Olive oil is good for shine. If you want to grow your hair fuller, if you want to what you need for your hair, just add olive oil, clove, coconut oil. They will help your hair to grow fuller, maintain the split end, hair damage. Those olive oil and coconut oil and clove will work very perfect for you because it will help your hair to grow. It will help your hair to retain moisture. And I did add aloe vera. So I went ahead and I tie it because if you're low porosity, you do need heat. And after that, I remove it. I'll be taking it out so you see how my hair got blow dry without heat damage, without breakage. You're going to see all that in this video. So you see, I use a big white comb and I start from the tip of my hair to comb it. Please do not start from the scalp because you're going to break your hair. So you see, my hair is very clean. It doesn't look like I have carried this hair for a while. There's so much improvement. You see the growth from the beginning to here. That is all the hair that came out. Why before, if I do not do this process, my hair will break. So why did this work is because I'm actually retaining the hair length that I have. If my hair grow, if I do not retain it, it will break off all out. But because I'm retaining it, my hair is able to show. You see the length is awesome. This worked perfect, great. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and shout out to Sandra. She requested I do this video, and please like, comment, and let me know if there is any video you would like me to do. See you in my next video.